Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trauma League Telegram, the TLT for short, your weekly recap, preview, all Trauma League news related TV show. I am your host and creator and executive producer and co-writer and everything else, Gingerbread. Alongside with me is my co-executive producer, co-creator, co-writer, co-everything, Jjonnyyy.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the next episode of TLT. This is episode number 6. Today, we will be breaking down everything to do with Stage 1 qualifiers, and we will be looking ahead into the Stage 1 playoffs. As always, though, this episode is brought to you by Swordog2gs.com. Shout out Mr. Thomas. Shout out Mr. Gingerbread for that awesome coin, by the way. Swordog2gs.com. Go get yourself anything you need trauma-related. Jerseys, hoodies, shaker cups, whatever you may need, dad hats, we got it all here. Swordog2gs.com.
This episode, the rundown, we're going to start with the interview. We'll introduce our guests, plural, in a few moments. We actually have no news. Unfortunately, this was a very news light week. But of course, we do have the week 3 recap. We have clips from the week. We have the Stage 1 bracket and just the Stage 1 playoffs preview. A very special power rankings. And of course, we'll end it with a roundtable with our guests.
Yes,
Speaking
sir.
of guests, though, we have to introduce them.
We have our two very, very amazing guests today. We have the two other 6 stars in the league. Out of the 6 possible, we have Frost and TFMagic. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? You guys are on stream now. How you doing, Mr. Frost?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you, Mr. Jjonnyyy?
I'm doing good, man. You gotta rush home from dinner. You guys didn't get the memo. We had ties and everything. You two just didn't have the tire necessary, but it's all good.
You guys not get the memo I sent?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't even have that in my wardrobe. So.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Nope, we got suits on. We got everything we need. But yeah, kind of harped on it a little bit. You guys are first time appearances on the TLT. How are you guys doing though? Mr. Magic, we'll start with you.
I'm doing great, man. I mean, not so great in the league, but we're doing great. We're getting better every day. We're improving. That's all that matters.
There you go. What about you, Mr. Frost, Mr. Devin?
Doing good. Yeah, rushed home from my birthday dinner to be here because I
Happy
forgot
birthday!
I was supposed to be on the stream, but I'm here and I'm doing good.
There you go. So we have a lot to cover. Yeah.
We got 2 6 stars, and of course, with this being the playoff kind of preview, thought that would be fun. Not to mention Frost, he's been in the leagues forever. Magic's a rookie. Jjonnyy's a second year. I'm a third year. We have 4 very kind of, I guess, fun perspectives of the league. So this should be a fun episode.
No, yeah, most definitely it is going to be. But let's move on, though. We got a little bit of a recap we got to cover. We got the Week 3 schedule here for you on stream. New York versus Kansas. Philadelphia Fear versus Vegas. Pittsburgh versus Tokyo. Seattle versus Toronto. And LA versus New Mexico. Didn't we say that the match to watch was that New York versus Kansas City matchup?
That's what we decided last week, and I honestly, watching this week's match, I think that was the correct pick.
I think so too. It was we'll get more into it a little bit later, but it was most definitely the match to watch. A lot of banger series, but one thing that I do want to talk about real quick before we move into the recap segment, Mr. Devin, for you specifically, since you did bang out all of your matches. How has it been without having any Trauma League in your life for the past 2 weeks?
It's been really weird, to be honest. Like, we haven't even been able to scrim because Mikey was on his cruise. Shout out, Mikey. He just got back recently. But it's been fun watching everyone else get to play and see everyone else play and just watching Trauma and get to relax and not be involved in any shit talk going on. So it's been a nice little break.
There you go, man. That's good. You guys got all your matches done in that week 1, and you guys have been just kind of waiting for the results. You guys were at a little bit of a disadvantage for not getting to scrim all that much, but it's all good. You guys get more time now. But yeah, let's move into this, though. We are going to break things down. We got the first matchup for you on screen. We got Philadelphia Fear versus Miami Mafia. It did go the way of Miami. They did end up losing that map 1, 250 to 211. On Scar HP, I apologize. But then it was after that, it was just a 3-0 3-1 in the series total. Round 11, map number 2, an 8-0 in the Overload. That was our first ever 8-0 in the league. And then a Den HP to close it out, 250 to 184. Our notable performances were Kaze in the map 1, and then followed by the 5.5 duos of Chaotix and Sin. On the side of Philadelphia, it was Space and Smoke Show. But the overall match MVP was Sin. 1.4 KD. Shout out to Mr. Caster of the match entity for that as well. You have been added to the tally, brother man. Going ahead on that though, we're gonna talk about this match kind of briefly because we do have a lot to cover. Was this kind of what you expected out of Miami? For you, Magic?
Honestly, I didn't expect Miami to lose a respawn. I thought they were gonna win 3-1, but losing that first respawn, I was watching and I was like, oh shit. I mean, maybe Philly wins to map 2. They can go maybe take them to map 5. The overload was kind of expected. I didn't expect an 8-0, but I mean, their overload was looking really good. So, but yeah, they won that map 1, and then the map 2 was so close, and then the overload, that kind of just broke them. I knew the series was over after that. I mean, it's just hard to come back from an 8-0 loss.
Yeah, no, that's pretty damn accurate. Yeah. Kind of going off of that, the comms were kind of all over the place for Philly as well, but. Like going into that listening, it was a little rough to hear, but they were in high spirits in that map 1 and the map 2 even. So that's pretty good. Do you guys think we should talk about anything else about this match?
No, this was kind of fun because this was Miami's this was their 4th and final match. This was Philly's 2nd because of their the week 2 shenanigans where no one played their week 2 matches. So Philly ended up playing 3 times this week, so this was their 2nd match. But a pretty good showing against the number 1 seed Miami. Not to spoil anything, but it was a good match.
Yep.
Yeah, they played well.
Yep. No, shout out Miami for that. All right, but we're gonna move along. We got ourselves our second match. We have Seattle Reign versus Toronto Stars. Break it down for me, Mr. Thomas.
Blackheart, Seattle came out swinging. They win by 100. Toronto answer back with the S&D victory. Unfortunately, the respawns, Seattle kind of took away 4-1 in the overload and then a 70-point victory on exposure. Seattle Reign wins 3-1. The top performances, I mean, it's Riv out of 3 of the 4 maps for Seattle. Paradise had a good map 1. And for Toronto, it was the Magic show. I actually forgot your map 1, KD. That's awkward. But Goblin showed up map 2. It was Magic. It was Magic versus Riv the entire series. Riv ends up being the match MVP with a 1.1 KD, 100 kills, 90 deaths, and Entity casting back-to-back up in his tally in this stage 1 qualifier.
You also forgot to color code Riv as well, but that's all good.
I did do that as
well. Before we talk with you, Mr. Trey, about your match, do we feel like Toronto as a whole, like outside of you, like us 3, like Devin, do you think that Toronto is like an improving team? Like, do you think this is like kind of like a rock bottom that they can only improve from here?
You can't go any lower than 0-4. So they're not last. That is true. They are not last. They did win more maps. But no, they definitely been improving. I mean, they try and scrim as much as they scrim more than us. I mean, Mikey's on his cruise, whatever. But they scrim more than a lot of the teams that are having better results than them. It's just going to take them a little while to probably iron everything out and get all on the same page. Shout out Trey trying to play through a winter advisory the other day. That doesn't help either in those 2 matches. That probably maybe they win a couple more maps. Who knows? Maybe they win the series during that. So, but no, they can only improve, and you can see it as they keep playing. They're getting better.
Yeah. No, I can only agree more. Now, kind of wanted to touch on your series, Mr. Trey. Do you feel like this was like, okay, yeah, 3-1 stat line, yeah, that's kind of warranted, or do you feel like it was kind of like, if you play them again, it might be a different outcome?
I mean, I think I've said this to everybody. I think any team in this league can show up, and if it's their day, they can beat anybody. I don't think there's any clear-cut, by far best team or worst team right now. But, I mean, yeah, we an hour before the match, we switched the match date 2 days ahead, and we got thrown into a match. But we still need to be ready to to play no matter what. But yeah, I mean, we started off both the hard points just really slow, and then you could see we came back. I think the first hard point it was like 250 or something like that. We ended up only losing by under 100. Then the second one we started off down like 100 to like 14 or something like that, something crazy. I don't
Damn.
remember exactly, but we started them both off really slow, and then overload is just, I mean, we might as well just forfeit that. We haven't won an overload all year. I'm lost on overload. They're all lost on overload. We gotta hit some VOD and learn how to play that. But I mean, yeah, I mean the boys they're wanting to improve, and out of any team I've ever been on, like starting with a good S&D group, like a good S&D team is a good way to go, because I feel like you can improve in hard points in the third game mode, whatever it is, like a lot, and S&D is a lot harder to do that just because you always got to win your one, and we're winning a lot of S&Ds, so
That is
as
true.
long as we can keep that up, then I think we can be good. And again, any day, I mean, and any of those guys, Goblin Sid and Fat Boy, like they all can have their pop off moments. I mean, we play scrims all the time, and they all are dropping 50s or 60s like just randomly, and so just got to put it into a match, and we'll be good.
Yep. I think that's well said. Very PR of you, by the way. Also, what is that? A Coke Zero? I like that.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, I gotta get me one of those. Anything else we should talk about, or should we move on to the next matchup here? Mr. Thomas, you want to
No,
touch
we're
on
good.
anything?
We got
or-
slammed.
No, we're
I
good.
don't
We
know.
got
We're
9
We
more.
got slammed.
we got slammed. All right, well, we're gonna move on. We got our next matchup here. Go ahead, Thomas.
Pittsburgh versus Tokyo. Tokyo's pink now, but I still have the purple logo, so I've committed to the purple bit. But the Storm came out absolutely guns a-blazing. They win 50, map 1, 6-3, or 6-2, sorry, and then they win only by 1 on Overload, but a 3-0 is a 3-0. Blinky tried his best for Pittsburgh, top fragging every map. Kaz ended up top fragging 2 of the maps. However, I2 dominated map 1 so much that he ended up being the match MVP with a 1.3 KD. I was the
Bang.
caster of this. And I mean, this was a bit of a closer series than meets the eye as the caster, because Pittsburgh they were up about 110 to 40 in that map 1, and then Tokyo came back. Uh, Pittsburgh won the first 2 rounds of Search, I believe, then they lost 6 in a row, and then the Overload was a 1-score game. Like that's a tight, close map. So this was a bit of a deceptive 3-0. Pittsburgh showed a lot of good qualities. Like Blinky continues to be an absolute stud for the Defiance, but just the overall slaying that Tokyo has so far with I2 and Kolzuni and Kaz and 21 just got the better of them this series.
Do you feel like it was like more so a downplay on like Pittsburgh's performance? Like, do you think they could play a lot better than what they're showing, or do you feel like it was more so like Tokyo not really playing fundamentally
I think
good?
Tokyo
or...
just didn't give them an inch. They did the first rotation of Hardpoint, and that's when the series was close. Right? Like
Okay,
Pittsburgh,
okay.
they came out frying, but then Tokyo kind of locked in, and Pittsburgh just did not have the I guess slaying power with their 5 and 4 star. They don't even have a 5, right? Technically. So just Tokyo's overall consistency in their lineup kind of locked it down.
I2 says, and I quote, "That shit was close for 2 minutes."
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. Like map 3 was close, and then map 1 was close the first 2 minutes. Yeah.
That's pretty good. But yeah, like you said, with notable performances, Blinky just constantly showing out, been frying. I think
In the series that Pittsburgh won, we're seeing Fluctuant and Jaded kind of get those map MVPs, but when it's just Blinky, those are the matches that Pittsburgh loses.
yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, okay. I think we harped up on enough on that match. Let's go to the next one here. We got, following Pittsburgh Defiance versus Philadelphia Fear. This was a week 2 match. Philadelphia Fear did end up winning the series 3-0. It was a HP on Den 250 to 192, and S&D Den. It was just triple Den. 6-2 Philly, and then the Overload a 5-4. Like you said, it is a 3-0. You win the map 3 by 1 point. You take it though. If you're happy with the win, it doesn't matter. You guys will take it. It's a map win. The notable performances though, it was the Smoke, and instead of Space, it was Tolly in there as well. Tolly in the map 2 had a 9 and 4 stat line, and then like you were saying, Blinky having the map 1 performance doing really well, but then it was Fluctuant that took over in the Overload and the S&D. The overall match MVP was Smoke. He went 85 and 47 with a 1.8 KD, and we have another person to add to the caster tallies. It is none other than Kaze. Shout out the boy for the cast. I think he had 2 casts, I think,
He
this
did.
week.
He is the next one as well.
Yeah, so shout out that boy. This matchup was kind of interesting, and I kind of want to get your opinion on it, Devin. Did you see these two teams being where they at currently? Like, or did you feel like one team was quote unquote better than the other, like just on paper wise?
On paper, I think they're pretty evenly matched. I don't think like one is like inherently better than the other. I think they're both just two teams that are like struggling to figure out how they want to play the game. Together, and when they have a good series, they have a great series. When they have a bad series, they have a real bad series.
Yeah.
I think this is the outcome I would have expected. I think Pitt right now is. I mean, we saw the back to back. They got 6-2 in 2 searches. I don't like you gotta figure out your S&D because it's just a good way to get back in that series. And you lose 2 overloads by 1 point. It's you're right there. It's just figuring it out all together at the same time. And then just like you said, like before previously, like Fluctuant and Jaded just needed to have a better overall series each time to have a higher chance of success. Jeez.
Probably got to get you a Coke Zero.
It's ironic because I just said like 3 minutes ago that Pittsburgh needs Fluctuants and Jaded to pop off. Fluctuant heard me, right? Stealing 2 of those maps, but Smoke dropped a 2 KD, or 1.8. Well, I'm rounding up for argument's sake. It as soon as they get that performance, Smoke says no, and kind of not one man armies, but a 1.8 to 1.8 KD. So
Yeah, no, that's pretty typical.
this was Philly's first win because they were 0-2 before this, so like they get their win on the board. Pitt was 2-1. They beat LA, they beat Kansas, both in Game 5 Gruelers, but then they get 3-0'd by Philly. They get 3-0'd by Tokyo, so a bit of a weird stage for Pittsburgh, kind of
Yeah.
on the overall.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I'm interested to see playoffs how it goes for that team because we've seen 2 halves of them. We've seen them ice up in Game 5s, and we've seen them get 3-0'd, like dominantly.
Yeah. I'm just excited for both of these teams. I feel like they could potentially get better as the year progresses. And specifically like talking about the duo of like dynamic of like Smoke and Space, them two have really good potential and I feel like they play well off each other. So it's kind of just figuring it out, like you said. They did end up winning the series 3-0 though, but I think we've harped enough on this though. We're going to move along. We're to our next matchup. Go ahead, Thomas, you can take it away.
It's the Week 3 match of the week. It was New York Reapers versus Kansas City Crusaders. New York came out map 1, won by 50, and then Kansas City woke up 6-2 in map 2, a 5-4 overload win, and a 251, another 50-point victory just flipped. Kansas lose map 1. They sweep after the fact. They win 3-1. Notable performances. It was Jjonnnyy versus Waves. And then, of course, Mirage and Ginger both had their own individual maps, but it was the Waves and Jjonnyyy show. Match MVP went to Waves with a 1.7 KD. Kaze was the caster. He casted back-to-back, as, of course, 2 of the casters were playing in this match, and Vic and JD were scrimming and did not want to chalk their scrim. So Kaze up in his tally as the caster, but I think this delivered as match of the week as a biased member of it.
Yeah, I kind of want to get your 2 opinions at it because we were the 2 players in the match. Did you have a certain team winning between us 2? Let's go with Trey. What are you thinking?
I mean, I thought you guys would probably take it just because of honestly how inconsistent Kansas City has been up to this point. I think on paper, like just knowing the players, Kansas City is probably a better team, but just going off of the 3-4 weeks that we've seen like of matches, I thought that you guys were going to take it because you guys have been playing really, really good. I mean, you had the resilience to reverse sweep us, and just I think you're also one of the best, if not the best, overload team in Trauma League right now. You guys just play the map really well and very spread out but slow, and you count players really well. So I was a little surprised, but also I know that like the pop-off potential of Kansas City is there. I mean, they have some of the best players in the league at their stars, so it was surprising, but also not.
Yeah.
It's-
Nah, I can see that. I can see that. What about you, Devin? What are you thinking?
I think you just got struck by the New York curse again.
Probably.
You win map one and you
Map
lose
one.
3 straight maps. Like
Mm.
I feel like you specifically are cursed. Like it's happened to you so many times since you joined the league. But no, I think this could have gone either way. Like just like looking at the matchup, like Trey was saying, like I mean, it's not surprising, but it is surprising. Like I would pick New York going into it to win just based off what we had seen already before. But I mean, it's at any given moment, like Trey said before, like anybody can win any given day. And I think Kansas City just came out had a better game plan, especially in the S&D against you guys, which I would have picked you guys to win that over them just based off the
Yeah.
players on each team. But and then I am surprised that you guys lost an Overload. I would agree with Trey that you are probably the best, if not the best, Overload team in the league. So
Yeah.
I think my key player was Stratus. He had a hell of a series that series. He was going off.
He did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
It-
he had a great map 4, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about it just a little bit. I think you guys had a way better day overall than us. I felt like my team specifically kind of were just lost in the moment. We just were not fully awake, and I think you guys are a good enough team that you were capitalizing on our mistakes and you were just playing well, and I think you guys had a really good day overall. So, you guys are good enough. You have the capability to take advantage of mistakes from people that do that kind of stuff. So, in the moment, I was like, okay, yeah, map 1 we won, but overall in the grand scheme, I felt like we kind of won based off of not a miracle, but like we weren't playing how we normally play. So, I was like, this is going to be a rough series.
Yeah, well, I guess from my point of view, I think the difference maker was me.
Yeah, I would
Because
agree.
as the 4-star outside of map 1, I went like neg 10, but the other 3 maps combined, I believe I did the math. I had a 1.4 as
Yeah.
a 4-star.
Yeah.
And so obviously you factor in map 1, I think it dropped me to a 1.1 or something, but when your 4-star is having that type of series, like there was no way we were losing this match.
Yeah, no, you had a
Especially
really
like
good
we
match.
were desperate to be in 1 and 2. We did not expect to be 1 and 2 heading into this. So it kind of just the stars aligned almost, and we had a great series.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I would agree. We're gonna move on. Hopefully, sooner or later, the New York curse does leave me. I want to get that bad juju out of here. But we're gonna move on to LA Reloaded versus Las Vegas Kings. This was a week 2 matchup that we had. It was a 3-0 to the way of Las Vegas, as they were able to take the HP on exposure 250 to 135, a 6-1 victory on the Den S&D, and then a 4-3 overload on Scar. I'm seeing a lot of 1-point overloads here. Like it's kind of
It's a
kind of
weird game
crazy.
mode.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the notable performances though. We got Jjonnys on the side of LA, doing anything that he can to get his team going. But on the opposite side, it was Entity and Sonoma. Sonoma with the map 1 performance, 31 and 21. And he was also the match MVP, a 1.61 out of Sonoma. Your caster of the match was Gingerbread. You've had a very busy week, I'm not going to lie.
It gets busier.
Yes, sir. But this was the second match that we got to see out of Vegas. Thoughts on the Vegas squad? I kind of want to talk about that first, Devin. I want to hear your opinions.
Well, this was the first match we saw.
This was the first match, yeah.
want to hear my
Yeah,
thoughts
yeah,
on
well, yeah,
it?
your
your
opinion.
thoughts
Yeah,
on the
yours.
Vegas
Um,
You ran them last year. They have a new look roster. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
I think they're like, I mean, shout out to like Miami. Miami also went undefeated in stage 1, but I think they're like the clear-cut best team in the league. I don't think anyone really competes with them. I think they've had a couple of close series and a couple of close maps, but I think they're just, I mean, they scrim the ever-living shit out of the game. Like they're always scrimming. And it's not like it doesn't, they don't need like Entity to be the best. They don't need JD to be best because Sonoma and Loading are doing great on their part. Like you see here, Sonoma's their MVP of the match and he's their 4-star. So, I mean, I think this is what we expected. I think LA is really, really bad right now. And somebody get Jjonnys some fucking help on the map because that guy's trying to do it all. God damn.
Nah. I agree. Trey, what are your thoughts, bro, on this LA squad?
I, I mean, I didn't watch this series, but I mean, 1.6, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. The LA team, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they have played very much, and I think like you would see our team getting smoked like this, or like a lot of other teams getting smoked like this if they didn't play. And so I think that is just a big struggle for them. But yeah, I mean, Jot needs some help, bro. I don't know what to say. I mean,
Yeah.
These
it's
rookie
just
6 stars kind of got unfortunate rosters so far. It seems.
Yeah. Last
How
thing.
the league wanted it to be.
True. True. Last thing I want to talk about though for the series, again, it's a 1-point overload. I feel like overload in general, especially for the early parts of this year, it's either gonna be a blowout like a 5-0, 6-1,
Been
or
a lot of
a
5-2s.
3-4. Yeah, 5-2. That's a good one too. Or it's gonna be like a 2-1, 3-4, 4-5. Like it's just a 1-point game, and it often comes down to that S&D time as well, like towards the end. This is one thing I kind of notice a lot going off of these matches, but we're gonna move on here. We got the next matchup: New York Reapers versus New Mexico Enchanted. Go ahead, break it down, Thomas.
Another week 2 match that got delayed to week 3. It was a really close map 1. I was the caster of this. You see it at the bottom. I was the caster. New Mexico came out flying. New York able to withstand the pressure, take over. They win by 20. It was an incredible like back and forth map. And then map 2 happened. 6-0. No just New York just they hard chat like they countered every play. It was it was the perfect map I've ever seen. And of course, Scar Overload again, 1-point map. New York was on top. New Mexico made a bit of a run towards the end, but it was a little too late. New York wins 3-0. Notable performances, real team effort from New York is Mirage, Konage, and Jjonnyyy each pick up a map MVP, but Jjonnyyy with the 54 map 1. And it was Turkey and Link tried their best, but they just could not counter Jjonnyyy and Mirage, the 5-6 duo. Jjonnyyy ends up as your match MVP with a 1 point, no comments, and of course I was the caster.
uh, yeah, thank you for pushing past that MVP.
Pushing past what,
KD.
bro? I don't see anything.
Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty good.
1 point what, Devin?
6-7.
Oh my god, dude.
He tossed it up. I had to do it for him. It's for Trey.
Alright,
It's for
bro.
Trey.
Alright, bro. Go ahead, Devin.
Hey,
What do you
man.
think?
I think we have 2 really competitive maps and 1 not really competitive map. That's what I think. No, shout out New Mexico. Those guys have also been scrimming a lot, just like that Vegas squad has been doing. They hop in a lot of scrims. They scrimmed us a lot before Mikey left. And like you keep pointing out, it's another 1-point game in the Overload. I don't think that changes till we get some new maps in the rotation for Overload, because I think the current 3 we have are horrible. So
Yep.
we shall see if that continues whenever we get new maps. But
I couldn't agree more. I think the maps for Overload, especially exposure, like it's a little rough, and if one team takes an early lead, it could get boring real quick. So it is what it is. You got any thoughts, Mr. Trey, or nah?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if it's overload just as, or like the maps just as much as the game mode. I just think it's very, very, very momentum based. And then, we could see comebacks in, higher level play than the Trauma League, but like, I feel like you go down 2, 3 caps in Trauma League and people just start sprinting. They start, just headbutting, trying to make hero plays, and there's not as much like good COD being played. But that S&D might have been the quickest S&D I ever watched. I think it was in game time like 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So that was a masterclass from you guys. That was insane.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch. And then, yeah, I mean, the hard point was just a bang out, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Overload as a game mode, besides the map, just needs a lot of work. I'm not sure about it right now, but
Yeah, the in-game time was 4 minutes 18 seconds on that raid.
Damn. Yeah.
There was not a single bomb plant. It was that's not there were two, but it was quick.
That's crazy. Not W memory there, Mr. Trey. But yeah, we're gonna move on. We got our next matchup: Tokyo Storm versus Los Angeles Reloaded. It was a 3-0 for Tokyo Storm as they were able to win. Blackheart HP 250 to 217. S&D on Scar 6-2, and Overload. We go back off of this trend of the 1 point game, a 5-2 win instead for Tokyo. Notable performances: it was the I2 show for the map 1 and 2, but then Kaz picks it up at a 39 and 22 stat line in the Overload. This time, Hellboy had a good performance in the S&D. It wasn't just the Jjonnny show all around. And unfortunately, though, it does still end up in a map loss for LA. But at least you had someone else there kind of helping him out. It was the MVP of the match, I2, with a 1.56 KD. And the Buki Cass hit the deck. Shout out, Buki. You are now added to the tally for caster. If you want to keep casting, you could be potentially unofficial caster of the year. But yeah, they did end up also playing with a sub. There was no Oma. It was Space that played in the match. So shout out to Space. Shout out to Buki. For casting and for playing. Pretty good. What do you want to talk about with this match, though, Mr. Thomas?
With a sub, they were more competitive against this team than they were against Vegas.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, I just when you play with a sub in Trauma, it's just like nothing matters because it's like we have a substitute. Who cares? And sometimes you just hit that flow state with the sub player, and then so I feel like that's what LA did because like map one's real, and maybe it's just Blackheart and that's just a headbanger every time, but I don't know. Like I guess with the sub player, it's sometimes you just hit that flow state, and you just end up playing a good series.
Yeah. I kind of want to talk on one thing though. The Buki watch party. Was anybody there? The Buki watch party.
I was
love
not.
that guy.
They didn't do
No,
a
I'm not
listening.
there,
Really
though.
weird.
So they just had like 7 people watching. So that was pretty cool.
No one commentate. They were just talking. It was the emergency cast.
They
Right?
got the game muted.
Unique take on the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, Jjonnny? You were studying. I was at hockey, and then Vic and JD had a scrim that they couldn't cancel because
Yeah.
Anyways,
Who knows?
Watch party goes hard.
We might get another watch party here soon. Who knows? Shout out Buki.
maybe.
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this matchup. Let's go ahead and move on to Philadelphia Fear versus Las Vegas Kings. Devin, do you want to break this one down, bro? Well, go ahead. You get the green light.
Break what? I don't want to break this shit down.
You don't want to break it down? What about you, Trey?
Nah, you guys break it down, bro.
Yeah, me too. I mean, this is another one I can't lie, I didn't watch, but it's like I'm really surprised that Philly took a hard point off of Vegas. I think Vegas's best mode is probably hard point, and I'm just really surprised by that. And then Vegas just comes out and says, "Oh, never mind. We gotta wake up and try. We thought these kids were shit. Psych, they're actually good. Time to lock in." And they just smoked them the rest of the series. I mean, I think I don't know this. The Philly team is like really interesting because you'll see like Smoker Space like randomly drop 50 real kills, and then you'll see Smoke like drop like a 1.0, and it's just like if they can find that consistency, I think they can be like a top 4 team, but it's just gonna take some time for them. And then yeah, I mean these guys over there, they're the big bads. They're the enemy number 1.
Yeah, no,
Jesus
for real.
Christ. Somebody stop those
Kind of
guys.
mentioning it. Tully had a legacy map 1 top fragging Smoke and Space. As the
Tully.
Tolly's like that same guy with Space. Like, I mean, they can. He has pop-offs too. I mean, we scrimmed him at the beginning of the year, and he had like 30 kills in the first half of an Overload, like 30 real kills.
Yeah.
It was insane. So They have a lot of pop off potential. If they can just find that consistency, they'll be a really good team.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
and unfortunately, despite the pop-offs, they ran into Sonoma with a 1.5 KD, 106 kills. He was the map MVP twice, Entity and JD for the hard points. The caster was Jjonnyyy, and Vegas 3-1. Not really much more to say. The Kings, they moved to 3-0 after this match. Philly drops to 1-3. Bit of a disappointing end with kind of 3 back-to-back losses, I think, for Philly, but I feel like a pretty relatively competitive state. They had a tough schedule. I think they played Seattle, Vegas, and
Miami.
wherever they played. Yeah, or was it not maybe not Seattle, but Miami for sure.
No, I think they did also play Seattle. I think they played both of them, but I could be
Mm.
wrong. But yeah, we're gonna move on from this match. But before we move on, I just want to really quickly say, loading says hashtag bump Tolly. I don't know if we agree, but we are just gonna mention it anyways.
Oh, not without loading going first.
Moving on though, we got Las Vegas Kings versus Tokyo Storm. Another
This was
3-0.
This was our match 2 match of the week, and Vegas didn't listen. Belt to never not gonna say that word, but
Nah,
they
go
win
ahead,
by
bro.
100.
Go ahead, bro.
They sticked one map 2, and that scar overload 5-3, but that's a deceiving 5-3. It should have been 8-3.
There you go.
Like Vegas, just like they loaded and spawn trapped for 2 minutes straight, and no one killed him. He went on a 9 streak in the spawn. It was unbelievable. As you see in the notable performances, Loden was 28 and 23, but Entity in maps 1 and 2, Jjonnyyy tried his best he tried his best, but there was nothing Tokyo could do, as Entity was the match MVP with a 1.47 KD, but a real team effort from Vegas, as I think JD and Sonoma both ended with like 60 kills as well, so Entity just barely kind of pulling away with that MVP.
Yep.
But I was disappointed because we had this pegged as the match of the week, and it was terrible, bro. I was so mad, so disappointed.
You can't say that, bro.
Yes, I can.
You're getting a lot of hate, bro.
Okay.
I will defend Thomas. I thought it was gonna be more interesting than that, just based off the teams playing, and it was belt to ass since he won't say it. So
Yeah, I mean it's not an insult to Tokyo. I mean it
No,
was
it's
a
just
3-0 DoorDash. Tokyo's a very good team, which is why we're all surprised. Is because they're good. That's a compliment.
off day for that team. Like
Yeah.
Not for real. This was the rematch as well from the kickoff tournament too, or well, like the preseason kickoff.
Yeah, the preseason, the final.
Yeah, for the grand final. Yep, and then Tokyo were able to win that. But when it actually matters, Las Vegas were able to win this in the qualifiers, in a very convincing fashion. So hopefully we get more of this matchup later on in the line, because I feel like now they could really go back and forth. Like you kind of hit the nail on the head. Like you kind of expect this to be closer, and I think Tokyo have that potential to make it a very close series. So it's a good matchup. All right, but we are going to move on to the next matchup. A lot of matches to break down.
Well, hold on. This is the final match to break down. Finally, we had an 11-match week because 6 of them were week 2 matches that got delayed.
Yeah.
shout out us for
John, if
playing
you
all of
want.
ours in 1 week.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, let's give a round of applause for Boston real quick.
Yeah.
No.
And also Florence. They actually
fuck
played
you,
early,
Toronto.
too.
I had to play you at midnight in a storm.
With this was the final stage 1 qualifier match. It was LA versus New Mexico. Some big seed
Look at
implications. But
Yeah, no.
NM said, yeah, I don't care about your seeds. 3-0. Map 1. LA did not show up. But then they did. It was a round 11, and it was overtime. This one went to overtime. It wasn't a 5-4. It was 4-4. New Mexico clutched up in overtime to win 5-4. So it was LA got warm. It just sucks that they got warm after map 1. Because I would have loved to seen a 4th hard point. Or just another hard, like a map 4 in general.
Yeah.
But New Mexico wins 3-0. Hellboy had himself a performance. I guess technically. And Jot for the first time not MVP in any single map, right? So LA, unfortunately, I guess Jot had a bad showing if maybe he was better. But
Wait,
you can't expect it every time.
Get my boy Hellboy some help, man.
Wait, who
Oh,
was
yeah,
the match MVP?
Yeah, it was Turkey. I forgot to type it. I made this like 20 minutes ago, guys.
Yo, use your
I forgot.
imagination, guys.
Yeah, there you go. It was Turkey
Maybe
Neck.
maybe the guy dropped 35 on 2 different maps, and you can just do math. That would be like, if you want.
Use your imagination.
This is my
It's
fault.
Nifty. Nifty MVP.
Yeah, nifty MVP. I like that. No, my bad. I should have fact checked this. I apologize. But anyways, Mr. Thomas is not good at spelling, so we're gonna have
No,
to...
I am not. Am I not?
No, we're gonna have to figure something out. But it's all good.
Yeah, Turkey with a 1.7. New Mexico goes 3-1. A good showing from them. I talked to DJ post interview, and obviously, like when you think of NM, we never did a power rankings, but obviously when you thought NM, I'm not sure how many people thought highly. Maybe a very kind of mid-tier team, and they ended up being the 5th seed, 3-1 record. They looked very good. LA drops to 0-4, unfortunately.
Yeah. Very unfortunate sort of circumstances, I guess, for LA. They did have a really hard schedule. But I think it's only up from here, like you were saying with rock bottom with Toronto. I guess it's only up from here for LA too. Same kind of boat. You gotta get a win under your belt eventually here soon. So just kind of keep your heads up. So
We can start digging. You never know. We can start going underground.
Any closing thoughts on the week?
I will say I think this match was really important for seeding wise, because I think if LA won one map, we would have been tied to play. We were either going to play New Mexico or New York in playoffs, and so if they won one map, it would have been tied and gone to a coin flip, which would have been pretty good content. And if they won 2 maps, then they would have played, I think, New Mexico, but now they got New York.
Yep. We're gonna talk more about that later on here as well. Devin, any closing thoughts about the matches? Or are you ready to move on?
You get it going.
He's sitting on the dark, bro. All right, we're moving on to some
More
clips.
clips of the week.
Alrighty, we got a clip segment
My
here.
chair just broke.
We have clutches, we have fails, we have listenings. Funny moments in those listenings.
No, that caught me completely off guard. That was good. How the fuck did your chair just break?
Don't worry about it. Didn't you, bro?
Jjonny. Let's
Play the
go,
clip,
bro.
man.
Okay, my bad. Oh god. All right. We got ourselves our first clip here. We have Pop Goes the Kaz. Let's take a look here. Hold on. There we go.
And Jjonny has cleared it anyways, so they know.
Oh, this is SD.
Kaz
Okay. I was not locked. I was still
army
thinking about the chair.
crawling. I like this play out of Kaz.
Good old army crawl.
Oh, the pop
Damn.
goes the weasel.
Damn.
I picked that just because it was really funny in the moment. I think Loden had a 1v2 that was a bit more impressive, but I wanted to give my flowers to Kaz because that made me laugh kind of mid map.
I would have loved to hear Entity's comm during that, because I would have been he's in front of me.
He just pops up out of nowhere.
Just stuttering. He's P1 one shot. I don't know. He's P1.
Alrighty. Well,
Where he came from, bro.
we got ourselves our next clip here. Speaking of Entity, we're gonna go to the brother duo as we go to a listen-in.
Oh no.
Hold on, I need to refresh the tab. Hold on. There we go. Yep, here we go.
This might be my favorite clip of the week.
Sauce, like I can't kill these niggas. You're good.
Make head, smoke dead. Wolf dead, I sit down too. One more in the box, That's in the box, Tony. Don't get time. Get time.
We got time. Holy fuck, I'm going.
If I don't scream shit, you guys don't do it.
Dude, I'm already on the fucking way.
Alright.
Then why are you fixing, bro? Just play. Holy shit. I make cut.
Broken. Press time.
Wolf dead.
Broken weak.
One more guy that live lobby.
I got her time.
Broken
I got
lobby.
her time.
We're gonna
I got her
Thank you, bro. Give me some
Hey,
calls.
go.
Oh, there you go. That's gonna be it with the listening for Vegas Kings. A W listening. That's the brothers duo.
That's just 2 brothers, bro. That's all that is. There's nothing else to that. That's
on God.
I
That's
think
just
my
2
favorite
brothers, bro.
part was Vic at the end being, I got time, and JD sarcastically saying thank you.
Yeah.
I think that part was just.
Yep. We're gonna
I
have.
mean, they're
No one
calling
else
it
can take him
passion.
down.
Yeah, we have our next clip here. We're gonna stay on board with Vegas as we do have a 1v3 situation. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I never want to hear JD yell at Entity again because of this
FTP
clutch
with
he
the
has.
snipe. Chucky though gets the third in. Or that's Jjonnny gets the third. So Entity left 1 versus 3. Bomb down on B. Entity.
Oh hell no.
That's
Chucky.
Oh
just
no,
jumped off the
Chucky
map.
fell off the map.
Or no, that
Not
was
Chucky.
Jjonnny just jumped
Oh, it was
off the map.
Jjonnny!
So 1v3.
Oh,
Made a 1
Oh
versus
no.
2 with 30 seconds left. Entity. Checking couches. He's going to catch Chucky.
Oh.
Chucky.
The no hit
falls.
marker is just throwing me off still.
FTP
I know.
versus Entity 1v1, and FTP is rapping. He's reading the rap.
Have them turn
But
on.
Entity with the gun.
No, the sound, the hit marker sound.
And the commissioner himself pulls off.
That's
Entity with the
insane.
1v3 because Jjonnys jumps off the map, bro. Can't win them all.
Ben is just cursed.
See, I'm Danny's horrible, bro.
It's so bad.
I hit the outer wall. I'll go to like jump, and then my character doesn't. I just go.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna stay
Come
on
on.
board with Den then. Actually, here we have
Oh,
ourselves.
Damn this
no.
map, bruh.
We have ourselves another clutch that we can take a look at. It is this time instead of a 1v3, a 1v2.
Solid.
It's Tolly the 3 and
I
a
gotta push
half.
this out. Is he gonna check bomb? Should find a freebie on the Blinky. Does find the freebie on the
Oh.
Blinky. 1v1
Ripped.
again. Tolly and Fluctuant. Let's see what happens. Ooh, smart shells out of both of them.
This roof scares me.
Just nope out of there, bro. He just-
Tolly gonna play top
I've slid off that
window.
roof too many times.
Gives up a 40 seconds ish on the clock now. Rotation over to this B site. Oh, never mind. He's clearing every corner.
Yo, Kaze
Stand
sounds so
corrected.
crisp. What the hell?
I know.
30 seconds left.
He's whispering in my ear.
Tolly gonna get active now. Does he check A? He's not gonna fully check it. Fluctuant running all the way out again.
We fell off the map.
Does
right
he
there,
wrap
and
this
funny.
back to middle like he did 2 rounds
This was a
ago?
long clutch too. Incredible
Just
eyes.
hop it. Just hop it.
Just hop it, bro.
Just
gotta
hop
think
it.
you hop it here. Come on.
Like,
Right.
I mean, this
Didn't
is
know
great. Like coming back and then,
Fluctuant.
oh, this timing is criminal.
Oh, that's diabolical.
That's
that's right.
criminal.
We're cut it off because the 1 minute limit. But
No, that's fine. That was good. That was good. Shout out Talia though. Good 1v2. A lot of Den though.
that was on Blinky and Fluctuant, so the 6 kind of 5 duo, right?
Yeah.
That's the 3-star.
Yep. What else we got here? Ooh, we got our last Den clip here. We're moving on from Den after this. We have ourselves this time upping up the stakes a little bit around 11.
Advantage.
This is just what happened.
Hellboy working up.
This was an hour ago.
Checks the corner. Team shots are there, but Link with a 2-piece. Link's gonna spot the man mid-cut. Jot gets gunned. Linek. Link Connor versus
Link
Chucky
1v1.
1 versus 1.
This is for the
1v1
ace as
versus
well.
Link
Chucky.
Connor get the
This
ace.
is for
Yeah.
the ace. Yep.
15 seconds left. Chucky needs to chow this. He needs to defuse it. 12 seconds left. And Link Connor's gonna play the clock perfectly.
Doesn't even technically get
And
the
the
last
New
kill.
Mexico Enchanted
Now,
are gonna
this ending
win
part, I'm
around
not gonna lie, I
11.
laughed kind of hard. I'm
They're
not
gonna win or go up to the
The boost.
It was good.
He gets the kill technically.
He did, yeah.
Link with the ace round 11, bro. Like 3v4 retake, like or defensive hold.
He
Incredible.
kept his teammates alive for a little bit there, chowing out from 10, bro.
Yeah.
No shot.
New Mexico
That's the
is
same guy-
icy in S&D.
That's the same guy that
Yep,
team
yep.
killed me twice today in 8s this morning, bro.
Oh man. All right, but we're gonna stay on the S&D train that we got going on, but this time we're gonna go to raid. We have ourselves a different map, a different look. Finally, we're gonna have no more Den. It's gonna be a raid sniper montage that we're gonna look at.
and Nifty on
My
Donut
my
Watch,
stepmother yelled at me
unfortunately,
for
New
being too
Mexico.
hype in this clip. Little
As they're
behind the
4-3
scenes
and New
back.
York is
That's some good
Connor
lore.
leading this. D Connor with the snipe catches.
Kanaj being the
DJ,
sniper for New York is
catches
crazy,
Link
by the way.
Gunner. Hit the clip, brother. Catches Nifty. Hit
Oh
the
my
clip, brother.
God.
Oh!
Dude, I wanted him to
Oh,
hit it
he
so bad.
Turkey. And Turkey in a 1 versus
Turkey, no
4.
scope him, bro.
I really thought he would
He's
kind
gonna
of
jump
like
out into the
360 off the
pool.
How do you
map.
felt the
Dude.
map?
And they're gonna give
He got the ace
Connor with the pistol gets the ace, but what a 1-2-3 almost hit the
It's
fourth.
so refreshing having snipers back, bro.
It
Yeah,
is.
for real.
It is. No, I like it a lot. Kind of. This is gonna be a conversation for another time, but I'm kind of surprised you said that about Kanaj being our sniper. But it's all good.
I, mean, I
Uh,
wouldn't trust him
with
with
the real
anything in
guns.
my life.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Good point. But we're gonna move on. We have, I think, one more S&D clip to look at. Yes, this is our last S&D clip. It's going to be involving Pittsburgh Defiance and, of course, Tokyo Storm.
I2 gets ran down.
He was to fall here.
Like the name?
He will get stun checked. Blinky's gonna cook this nade. Kobe misses.
Holy smokescreen!
Oh my god! Suddenly Jaded 1 versus 3. But
God
Damn!
Bro got incinerated.
Dog, I couldn't believe it.
There's, of course, English saying slammed as well.
Slammed.
Probably couldn't believe it either, bro.
Yeah. That is absolutely
Gee,
insane.
God damn.
We're moving on to the respawns.
I know. I choose comments. I don't. I just got checked. I just got slammed.
The nade smoke, man. I can't see anything.
Dude, that nade
Nade
smoke was
smoke.
insane. Here we go. We have ourselves only one HP clip to look at here. It is involving the two hosts. Unfortunately, I was on the receiving end of this, but hey, we gotta talk about it anyways. We got some New York and Kansas City action.
Does get shut down by Pink.
I wasn't
Jason,
upset. I was
flying out
just
the back
sad.
spawn. Who's this on hill? Waves gets shut down. New York on this hill. Gingerbread finds one. Does find
1,
two.
2,
Finds three in the
3.
zone.
Wait.
He gets
Oh.
shredded. He gets
Yeah.
four.
wow.
And
To lose the
Thomas calls
series.
Game.
Call game, call series.
Did he just get turned on, chat?
7 HP. Thomas goes airborne. Gene's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because at this moment, he knew.
He
Yeah.
fucked up.
Thomas, that's like the third time I've seen a clip of you calling game, bro. You're just you love it.
You're just
Like,
him or what?
The last 10 seconds.
Oh,
of the
I guess
game,
that
bro.
that
You're
den
driving it.
against Tokyo. Yeah, fair enough.
That's just insane.
I don't know. I'm clutch sometimes, bro.
It's all good. We got two more clips to look at, both of them involving Overload. We're gonna go over this one though first. It's a little bit of Seattle and Toronto. Let's take a look here. What do we got?
Oh no.
Oh, a diabolical.
Key
route
on
out
the
of
run.
Jula is what we
You can
got.
have one
I don't
player to
even
beat. They're
remember what
throwing their
this is.
stuns, throwing everything they need to be throwing now.
The yellow
Just
kind of throws
unanimous.
me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Yeah,
trick shot.
but both teams are blue.
But look at how close Julius is here.
Wait, Jula. Wait,
He's gonna get the
How did
score.
he get here?
Just the pace.
he wrapped through mid through P3.
He pushes up.
That's insane.
Gets a free
And bo-
kill. I mean,
just both Toronto players pushed to P2, right? You know?
Yeah. Very, very
I think that
similar
Kep
thing
won them the game.
happened. Yeah. I think so.
We had so much momentum. Everyone was in such good spirits, and then we were like, "Wait, he's behind us? What the hell? Like, how do you even get there?"
Yeah, that exact same thing happened to me when Thomas killed me with the ball
Yup.
he capped. Literally the exact same thing. So I feel your pain.
Hey, when it works, it works. When it doesn't, you're across the map while the other team scores, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, but our
You
last
pinch
clip.
at the wrong time.
Last clip we gotta look at it is the boy. I
A
don't know
space
how to.
listening?
Yep, it's a space lift. Listen, I don't know if I want to refer to him as Doinkers now or Space with the Ace, but either way, here we
Space
go.
with the ace.
They kind of get the opposite of it.
Find our spawn.
Or top power, play it.
They're going left, they're going left, they're going left.
I'm holding it. They're going back middle. They're going back middle.
One right, one right.
He's our bottom. He's going long, going long, going long.
Yeah, I'm just getting spawn killed. Like
yeah,
5
he's
in a row.
P3.
That's like 9 in a row.
When you start keeping track, you know it's bad, man.
Nah,
Not doinkers, bro.
nah,
Don't be doing that,
that's
dude.
foul. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our clip segment. Sorry, Space with the Ace. I apologize. Yeah, but W clip segment. A lot of matches, a lot of clips. Got plenty more. If you want to look at your clip, make sure to send it in. Otherwise, we're just gonna clip things that we feel seem funny or doable or good during the match. If you want a specific clip, you gotta send it in. But yeah. All right, we're gonna move on though. We have a little bit of a casting update. We have our Caster of the Year crown, we would like to call it. This will go to the person that has the most matches under their belt, and right now it is currently Gingerbread with 8 matches. JD had a very busy week with 0 matches casted, but still up there. I had 1 extra match to cast, so that puts me up with 6 as well with JD. And then Buki and Kaze being added to the list as well. Kaze with 2 matches, Buki with 1 match. And Entity, to round it us off, had 2 matches, bringing his tally up to 4. Unofficial.
And I had 5, if you cannot count.
Yeah.
Busy week for me.
Yeah. Yep. Crazy week for Trauma League. A lot of matches, a lot of stuff to cover. Yeah.
Shout out JD, bro.
Shout out JD. Here we go. We have, after everything was said and done, the final standings. Miami able to secure that 1 seed with a 12-3 map count. How did Vegas have a 12-3 map count as well and go 4-0? Wait, how did that work out? Coin flip?
No, the 4th tiebreaker. Head-to-head wasn't applicable. They didn't play each other. Same map wins, same map losses. And so the 4th tiebreaker was opponent's map wins.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
with Miami playing Seattle, who is the 3rd seed, that pretty much sealed it for them.
That makes sense.
I think Vegas, their top team they played was, Tokyo, I think?
I didn't even know that was a tiebreaker, to be honest. No
It's
bullshit.
the 4th tiebreaker. It's the 4th. 5 is coin flip.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane. Yeah. So going down the list, we have Miami at the 1 seed, Vegas at the 2 seed, Seattle 3, New York 4, New Mexico 5, and then after that we start branching down to the 2 and 2 teams. We have Kansas at 6, Tokyo at 7, Boston at 8, Pittsburgh at 9, and then we have the bottom 4 teams: Philadelphia at 10, Florence at 11, Toronto at 12, and LA at 13. Everything here is set in stone going into Stage 1 playoffs, which will be set to commence, I think we said, what was it? Tomorrow, yeah, Monday.
But Jjonnny, biggest surprise of the Stage 1 qualifiers.
Low-key Seattle. I did not expect that. Like, I thought they were going to be a good team, but I thought they were going to be a top 5 team, not a top 3 team. And that's no disrespect to them. I just did not expect that out of them. Like, I knew they were going to be good. I just didn't expect them to be that good. So they exceeded my expectations, to be brutally honest.
Seattle is Riv, Buki, Jula, and Paradise.
Yes.
At the viewers at home. Frost, same question.
What?
What's your biggest surprise of Stage 1 qualifiers?
Probably Kansas City going 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Think you guys have a lot of pride in as U4 players and probably expected to do better, and you guys were a mediocre 2 and 2.
We choked 2 game 5s, yeah.
Yeah, I mean Jay slid off the map, so you can only be mad at your 6-star for that one.
Yeah.
No, for
Nah,
real.
I mean it's you guys are gelling, but yeah, I'd say you guys are a surprise to be at 2 and 2, and then being like the 6th seed, I would have put you in probably the top 4, top 3 seed area. So
yeah, and going to you,
Magic,
Mr.
same
Trey.
question.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas City, obviously. I think New Mexico did better than I thought they would, which is good for them. Tokyo, I thought they were going to do a little bit better. Tokyo and Kansas City were kind of like the same. Like, I thought they both were going to at least be 3 and 1. But, I mean, it all comes down to schedule at the end of the day. Like, all these teams can't be 4 and 0 and 3 and 1. And then probably LA Reloaded, because everything I heard is Jjonnys is Jesus Christ reincarnated. So I was just expecting more out of that team, but yeah, it's about the only surprises there.
I was gonna pick my own team, but because Frost already did, I'm gonna say Miami. I didn't see them being 4-0, the 1 seed. I thought they would be like, top, like borderline top 5, like 5-6 area, just off kind of initial kind of ideas of the rosters, like the unofficial power rankings. But I guess I underestimated Sin and his kind of takeover ability, and I guess I underestimated Pacho and Kaze as the 4-3 duo, technically,
Yeah.
as they're both 3.5s, right? So,
Yeah. No,
Miami, I didn't expect them to be the 1 seed.
Yep. I couldn't
Probably
agree
my
more, to
biggest
be
Team is
honest.
surprise.
frying. Yeah,
But
playing well.
yep. We are going to move on here. We do have ourselves a bracket to look at. Let's take a look at it. The preview of the Stage 1 playoffs. Up there in the top right corner, it does say the tiebreakers, so those are the conditions that we have to follow. Miami, Vegas, and Seattle, securing top 3 seeds, do get a bye in the first round. So on the left, you see your round 1 matchups and who they're going to play later on in the bracket. Is there a matchup that you guys are kind of excited to see that you guys aren't specifically playing in?
For me, it's Boston Pittsburgh because we just haven't seen Boston play in 3 weeks. And then Pittsburgh started off so well with 2-0, but they got swept 0-6 in their last 2 matchups. So obviously they've had a rough second half of qualifiers. Boston hasn't played in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So what's a team that's 0-6 in their last 2 matches, and a team that hasn't played in 2.5 weeks? Like, both teams are just huge question marks, and for me, that's kind of my most interesting matchup.
Space with the Ace says he's gonna have to sadly put down I2.
I was gonna say I might have to go with Tokyo Philly if Thomas is choosing those teams. I'm gonna have to go with Tokyo and Philly. Getting to see Doinkers versus I2. It's gonna be fun to watch. But
That would
also
be
like I
sick.
think like Tokyo and Philly are kind of the same. Where like Tokyo, I mean, you saw Kaz going off, I2 going off, Kozuni going off. Like all 4 of that team can have a genuine like pop off, like 40 real kill like respawn, and then Philly like Smoke can drop a 2.0 KD in a series, and like if he chooses to do so on that day, you know what I mean. So it's gonna be really interesting. Like if all 8 players are frying, it'll be an absolute bang out, I think.
Yeah. What about you, Devin? What are you feeling?
Since Trey stole mine, I'm gonna pick New Mexico versus Toronto. I think it'll be good test to see if Toronto's improvements against New Mexico, who has been solid and they scrim a lot. And I think if Trey's not in a winter advisory, maybe his team plays a little bit better. Yeah, I think that'll be a good match to watch in the first slate of games. So
Yeah.
That match will be interesting because I think we might be like one of the 2 of the teams that scrim the most, so we end up scrimming each other a lot. So just like in hardpoint scrims and stuff, like it's very back and forth. Like 2 weeks ago, we smoked them on every map, and then last week they smoked us on every map. Like it's just like I have no idea what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a good match, I think too.
Yep. And then mine would have to be Kansas versus Florence as well. I'm very, very excited to see Foss and Cunning play. I think that's a good matchup against Stratus and Waves. I think they have a lot of good slaying potential. To me, it comes down to that 4-star battle. I think Nathan versus Thomas, I think that's going to be a good matchup. Whoever has the more impactful 4-star should win the series, in my opinion. So that's kind of where I'm looking at it. I think Nathan is hungry for a win. They haven't got a win yet, and I think this is their time to prove it. So I'm excited for that match. I'm gonna have to give it to that matchup in particular.
I'm gonna get ran through by Nathan, bro.
hey, he did that
You
to
seen
us
him this year?
He did that to game 1 against us. Like,
Dude, like, I'm good, but he's a fucking god this
That-
year. So
that brother put us
unbelievable.
in the fucking blender map one.
Yep. But we're gonna move on though. That is the preview of the Stage 1 playoff bracket. Everything is gonna be coming up here shortly. But we do have matches that we wanted to talk about.
This is
Kind of
just
already
the
talked
bracket
about it.
typed out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on from this slide already. But now, hey, we get to the fun stuff. That's gonna do it for the recap segment of the show. Now we're gonna move on to the shits and giggles part aspect of it, I guess.
I'd
We
have to
have-
leave this part.
You might have to.
No, I got this, Johnny. So, since my power rankings are so unpopular, I've decided to enlist Johnny's power rankings as well. We both made one. It is top 5 with 3 honorable mentions, so really it's a top 8, but we didn't want to stretch it to 10 because this is already a long show. So it's top 5 plus 3 honorable mentions, all zombies, Call of Duty related, non-Treyarchs included. That is important. And of course, the biggest criterias are gameplay, story, vibe, mechanics, Easter egg, wonder weapons, but most importantly, it's replayability because, we've been playing some of these maps for a decade and we still love them.
Yep.
So if the map is not replayable, it's not going to be high on this list. And I will just leak this. If it's too replayable, it might also not be on the list because we've played it so much that we don't like the map anymore.
Yep. We're kind of going to blitz this a little bit because we kind of want to cut down the show a little bit more. But here we go. The honorable mentions from our list. Go ahead, Thomas. Let's talk about your 3.
My honorable mentions were 5 from Black Ops 1, Shadows of Evil from Black Ops 3, and Outbreak from Exo Zombies Advanced Warfare. Just some quick things. 5 is one of the hardest maps ever. It's also like you're in the Pentagon with zombies. That's a fire concept. Shadows, the HP Lovecraftian, fictional streets. The wonder weapon is gas. The art direction's incredible. And Outbreak, Exo Zombies. I just loved Exo Zombies. It was pure chaos. No brain, just all gunny. Sprint with a jetpack with 15 zombie types trying to kill you. I loved it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna talk about my honorable mentions real quick. I have Der Eisendrache, Town, and Call of the Dead. The only reason why Der Eisendrache is not a top 5 map for me is because I played it way too much. Do I think it deserves the spot? Yes, I think it's a really good map. But for me personally, my opinion, I overplayed it. So I can't play it as much anymore because I just have it engraved in memory. I don't want to play it anymore. I want to play other maps that I think are more fun. Not saying Der Eisendrache is a bad map. I love it. I think I just played it too much. Kind of the opposite though with Town. I miss it. I haven't played it in a long time. I love it. And it was really good vibes. I loved it to death. And then Call of the Dead as well, kind of sneaking its way in there as well. Real quick before we get to the top 5, what are your guys' both top 3s, Devin and Trey? We'll start with you, Trey.
Dude, I wasn't ready for a top 3. I just think your guys' lists are fucking faded. You guys are just insane, bro. I don't know. I'm just I think Zombies of Spaceland has a special place in my heart, but other than that, Treyarch maps just win because it just the Easter egg and the replayability, but also if I love just going for high rounds, and I'm always loading up be it Black Ops 3, Zombie Chronicles, Kino, Origins, any fucking Shadows of Evil. That's a good shout, Thomas. It's probably your only good shout on there on the left side. An AW map, bro. You gotta be off your fucking
Dude,
rocker,
the gameplay loop is addictive. It's not a good map, but the gameplay is fire.
What about you, Devin? What are your top 3?
I am so casual when it comes to zombies. I don't give a fuck what people think about maps, to be honest. I do agree. An AW map in your honorable mention, faded as fuck, worst zombies
Can't
of all
confirm.
time.
World War II.
No, I think it's worse. I think it's worse. I think it's worse.
AW zombies are so bad, people forgot they had zombies.
I played more World War II zombies than I did AW, so I can just give you that. I'm a big Buried guy. It's my favorite map of all time. That's just my personal favorite map. Origins is up there. It's another one of my map, and then Zombies in Spaceland is probably be my top 3. Just those 3.
There you go. Those are the 2 guess top 3s. Now we're gonna blitz this, okay? Max 2-3 sentences each, okay? So here we go.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Top 5. I'll put 3-4 sentences in for you. You put 3 or 4 in mine. All right. Here we go. Top 5.
Heard.
Raven the Redwoods and Mob of the Dead. Go ahead, Thomas.
I'm a big vibes guy. It's a horror. You're at a summer camp with the slasher, the raves, big EDM like guy. I love raves. It's an amalgamation of all of my favorite things in a really good like zombies map with a good engine. It's a great map.
Only good thing about it was you were on psychedelics the whole time. That was the only thing.
He was on psychedelics making this list too. Like, what the hell is this?
Probably. Mob of the
Can't
Dead
believe it, bro.
slightly outplaced their Eisendrache for me. I think it's a really good map. I think the atmosphere is really good, but the only downside to it, in my opinion, is that it's too one-dimensional. Build the plane, but everything else other than that,
Build the
like
plane
not,
4 times.
yeah, just for the Easter egg. But everything else, I love about this map. The gas cast, everything else, the Easter egg, the wonder weapon, everything was amazing. Mob of the Dead, top 5 for me. Moving on, number 4. Der Eisendrache and Zombies in Spaceland.
You go first.
I think Zombies in Spaceland is a very, very good map. I think it is the best non-Treyarch map out there. I think it is one of the best Easter eggs. The Wonder Weapon's really, really good. Replayability is there. Every time I play IW, I want to play Zombies in Spaceland. First map. Go ahead, Thomas.
Der Eisendrache, the bows, the atmosphere. It's an abandoned castle with moon references, the teleporters, the rocket, the Panzer is back, and yeah, it's a lovely snow map with some of the best wonder weapons, and the first ever boss fight. Number 4 on the list.
Technically not true, but I'm not going to argue it. Here we go.
Shut up.
Number 3, Shadows of Evil and Ancient Evil.
Oh, it's the evil for top 3. I'll go first. I am a big Bops 4 Zombies fan. I understand the perk mechanics is bad, and the new system update, it's bad, but the map is a vibe. It is Greek mythology with zombies. The hands of the 4 kind of godly figures. What Sharon. I think Hestia is one of the gauntlets are lit. The boss fight of Percy and Pegasus, incredible. One of the best looking maps ever. Yes, the mechanics are objectively bad in Black Ops 4, but the map holds up in every other category, so I have it number 3.
There you go. And for me, Shadows of Evil, it's one of my personal favorites. The ability to go into that kind of like squid form when you actually go to open the map. You're able to grapple everywhere. It was a very cool mechanic. The boss fight, the Margwa, everything about it was really cool. The only downside to it was that it was a 4-player Easter egg. Everything else outside of it, though, a fantastic map, a fantastic layout, beautiful perk system, new perk with Widow's Wine. Absolutely love this map. Moving on, though, to our number 2 slot. Zombies in Spaceland and Origins, specifically BO2 for me. For me, it was Origins for BO2. I do like the remake of BO3. The mud does make you slower, and the addition of Gobblegums does ruin it for me, so I went with the BO2 version. I love the BO2 2-hit down system without Jug. The staffs were so fun in Origins, the BO2 version. The ability to go into the robot head and like to do everything that you need. It was Easter egg hunter's like favorite map for the longest time. I absolutely love Origins. It's a very base thing. This is what got me into doing Easter eggs. I will forever hold Origins at like a top 3 minimum.
And Zombies in Spaceland, Jjonny mentioned it earlier, but just the vibe of the map, the abandoned, kind of adventure amusement park. There's the arcade machines, the multiple rides you can ride. The traps are fun and innovative. The Easter egg is really good. The Zapper wonder weapons are a lot of fun. David Hasselhoff is on the map. Shout out. It's got a great layout, some great variety, and like the best non-Treyarch Zombies map by far. It's a really good map. Almost perfect in my mind.
Yep. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, the number 1 spot.
I'm gonna get yelled at for this.
Dead of the Night and Gorod Krovi.
That's the Black Ops 4 map you choose?
I am a big vibes guy. I can look past
dude.
bad mechanics if the vibe and the gameplay.
Bad
loop are
mechanics. The
incredible.
map's just fucking dog shit.
No, it is not. You are in you're at a haunted mansion with ghosts, vampires, werewolves, and zombies. How could you not love that? The
Hello, that's
Annihilator
too much
pistol-
shit.
No, the Annihilator pistol is one of the most underrated weapons, like wonder weapons. The great layout with the forest, the mausoleum, with just the hallways, all the secret bookcases and secret tombs on the map. It's a great vibes map.
besides the scratch marks, which really aren't that bad, it's a great Easter egg. The werewolves are sick, and it's genuinely the most beautiful map in Call of Duty Zombies.
Mr. Kamish says Frost woke up from his coma with this rage face. That's W. That's W. But for me, Gorod Krovi is my number one. I think that it is a fantastic map. The dragon flying thing, we've never seen anything like it in Zombies before. It was so cool. First time we ever get to saw that, it was amazing. The shield, you're able to shoot fire out of it. That was really cool. The wonder weapon was a ray gun Mark III. That was insanely cool. The Easter egg was literally a dragon for the first phase, and then you had to fight Nikolai in a mech suit. Like, what an insane boss fight. The arena was huge. The map layout was amazing. Absolutely love Gorod Krovi. I
Peter
love
McCain,
this.
shout out.
Yep, the Manglers, fantastic map. I love Gorod Krovi. These are the overall lists that we have. The honorable mentions up at the top. Number 1 at the bottom of our list. Dead of the Night. It's all good though. It's okay.
I have a fear that every Call of Duty Zombies player, they played Black Ops 3 and then moved on with their life.
No, I liked Black Ops 4, but those maps are perfect honorable mention maps.
And I think they're better
choices.
than that. Great. My biggest
You
ranking
got
is
dropped
right now.
on your head as a kid.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. I've had several concussions. My ultimate, it kind of came down to this. My ultimate factor was, what map do I want to go play right now?
Yep.
And for me, that's Ancient. It's Dead of the Night. It's Zombies. It's Ancient. Obviously, Origins. It's right on number 9, just off the list. But I've played that map so much. I've played mobs so much. I've played Shadows so much. Like in terms of just like what do I want to play right now, plus the ultimate vibes and atmosphere of each map, I think my list
It's
works
something,
with
bro.
that.
It's something. But we're going to move on. That's going to do it for the power rankings for this episode. The last segment we have for you is the round table. What are your thoughts on GAs? Devin, I want to start with you.
On GAs?
In COD, yeah.
They make more sense at a pro level than they do at an amateur level. Everyone blames the pros for being generic and wanting no variety. If the game was made correctly by devs, we would have variety. But the devs don't make the game correct ever, and they will nerf the shit out of a gun and buff another gun, and it just makes it impossible. In terms of GAs in the Trauma League, heaven forbid you can't run your Razor or your other gun. Oh no. They're like it's whatever, bro. You're playing Trauma League. It's not that deep. Have fun with the guns that you have. You're gonna get better stats with those 2 guns than if you did use the Razor or the Mirage, because most of you can't use the gun correctly.
Damn.
So shout out to those guys. I mean, Nolan is the biggest opponent of GAs, and I agree with him pretty much every single time when it comes to a GA. We're lucky snipers weren't GA'd this year. If the pros had done that, I would have been right there with Nolan with pitchforks in the air saying, fuck no, let the sniper be back. But no, I think it's unfortunately a necessity when it comes to COD because we have no ban system. Like we can't, like a ban and protect system for BO3 would be great. But they're never bringing that back, so.
Yeah. What about you, Trey? Because you're the one that's using the Mirage.
Okay. So I'm on the opposite side of this. Okay, because I take the Mirage out. A bunch of people get mad. They take the Mirage out. They start shooting the bullshit, and they do bad. But I'm not that. Besides that, like I don't care about that. The thing is like from Devin's point, like this is the Trauma League. It's like at the end of the day, mostly for fun. Yes, everyone's going like super hard, giving it 200%, but like it's for fun, and it is less fun to use the same 2 weapons every single day for an entire year. It's just less fun. And if these guns are giving players worse stats, then let them. Why do you care? Let them use them. Fuck it. Like, who cares? At the pro level, I completely understand because it's more variables added into your game, and these guys are literally playing for their livelihood, like their careers, if their families, if they have one, like that. This is their income. Like, that's what they do. I completely understand that. But at this level, like, we're having fun, bro. Like, If you're complaining about a gun because you're getting shit on by it, take it out. If you're doing bad with a gun, take out the Dravik. Like it's you use whatever you want. I don't care because I can use it too. Like I don't know.
Yeah. One thing that I kind of want to touch on though is if kind of like touching off of that, the 2-life thing with the sniper, the GA with the sniper. Like, do we feel like that fits, or do we think that like we need to have more lives with the sniper? Because we saw a clip of Connor almost get a 1v4. Like, do we think that's overpowered? Because kind of backing off it, I can see both sides. Nah, the sniper's too OP. Nah, the 2-life thing is stupid. We should do more lives. Like, I don't know what do we think about that? Like, Thomas, what do you think?
I don't like the 2-life limit personally. I feel like we should just let it in or don't let it in because we're keeping track mid map of like how many lives he has. I just especially like if you pick it up too, or like there's like ways for like lose count too. Like it's just a weird. It's either just have it in or have it out. In my opinion, I do like the sniper. It adds a skill gap, but I guess with the aim assist in the game, it kind of doesn't have a skill gap.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on snipers, Devin?
I think the 2-life thing's stupid. I agree. I think it's either let it in or don't let it in. Especially because like coming from like a challenger side of things, it's fucking annoying keeping track of if I've killed a guy twice or not in the middle of an S&D game with everything else going on. And like Thomas said, there's ways around it. A guy could die twice or die once and his other teammate picks it up. Does that count as a second death if we kill his teammate that picks it up, or does that count as one? Like,
Yeah.
so I think it's just let it in or don't let it in. But
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. Other than that though, I can't really think of another important GA. Like the 2 trophy
Not necessarily
thing.
a GA, but like I guess the perks, because there's only one like set of perks you can use.
Well, I will be honest. If you
understand.
have tag mask and flak, you're kind of a god on the map. You can
Right.
kind of do whatever.
I just kind of miss where there used to be a bit more perk variety, and I feel like that's just not a thing anymore. It's literally like that's the only change is tack or flak.
Ooh, Fatboy brings up a good point. What if we bring one person from each team to represent them and make a GA list for Trauma? Would that work?
good luck.
It'd be the same. It'd be the
Yeah,
same.
good luck.
Good fucking luck. All it takes is one person who doesn't really know why a gun's being voted on to be GA'd to fuck the whole thing.
That's true.
Because if we do it that way, we would need it needs to be majority vote, and all it takes is literally just someone being like, "Oh, that guy I can tell him to not do that vote, and he'll listen to me," and then there he goes.
Well, in the CDL, it's not even majority. It's like 9 teams have to put it in. Or
Half
take
the
it
time,
out,
half
so.
the time, it's like 2 teams vote and it gets GA'd. Like every time that chat gets brought up, it's like they go, "Oh, I didn't even vote on that one." Yeah, how did it get GA'd? Like, what do you mean? Like,
No, I think so, yeah. Do you think that smoke should be allowed in respawn or no?
in respawn?
In
No.
respawn,
Yeah.
No.
What do you need to smoke for in respawn?
Are you gonna smoke the hill?
You can
Like,
smoke
what?
like yourself off in like overload. Just thinking like hypothetically, because like in MW19 they were allowed to do that. Like you have a smoke with you, you pick up the ball, smoke yourself,
That
and go to
is
run
true.
away. Like you could potentially make a good play
yeah.
with that.
I know that all of us
2019?
have loaded into a
MW19, yeah, they had one
Nuketown
smoke
public match
in
and have
HPS.
raged that someone's throwing smokes every
Oh.
single life. You want that on Colossus?
Yeah.
Can we just tossing a smoke every P1? Just
One smoke per team. One
banging it,
smoke per
like-
team.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
but Colossus, you die,
what
you're
if
right
that
back in the
person?
hill.
Yeah, I was
die.
saying, what if
You're
P1
throwing
Johnny,
3
P1, I
you're
throw my
throwing
smoke
3
P1,
in.
I die, I spawn up in
You
blue,
throw it
I
against
throw
smoke.
another smoke in P1.
I might throw my smoke, nade myself, throw my smoke, and then bang the hill. Like, what are we doing?
Now you actually said out loud. Not a bad idea.
Right?
I don't
See,
think.
there you go.
No.
Yeah,
We
World
allow
War II had
EMPs
smokes.
too, like-
M19 had, or
Can we bring
MW19 had
EMPs back?
smokes. Yeah. Oh no, fuck AMPs. I hate AMPs.
No,
MW19 did because
that's the line, Johnny. You're
allowed.
allowing
Yeah.
smokes, but not EMPs.
It was also 5v5.
Well, EMPs is just annoying in my opinion. But yes, well, like another thing you could bring up is the trophies. 2 trophies per team. Like, do we feel like that's enough?
Anybody even been following that?
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't think anyone's
I
followed
don't know.
My team has, but we're about to not to after that one.
All I'm saying is I will be watching some matches, and there's a lot of fucking trophies on the ground for being only two.
One, it's really hard to follow, but two, I think trophies this year take way too long, like to to get a trophy. So I don't know, maybe 3 would be better, but I feel like then it would just be no nade kills at all. And I think having good nades and good nade spots and stuns is like really integral to like good Call of Duty. Because then people, if there's 4 trophies on the map, people just don't throw attacks. Like then it just doesn't matter. So I don't know.
Yep.
Notorious brings up a good thing. Thoughts on overclocks?
Okay, screw Cook
I hate
Semtexes.
I
Screw
hate
Cook Semtexes. I hate Semtexes that you can cook with a fucking passion. I'm gonna get a fine for that. I don't care. I genuinely cannot stand people that run Cook Semtexes. You are a creature if you do that. That's all I
Without
have to say.
overclocks, we don't get our trophies as quickly. So
That is true.
I hate the concept of them, to be honest, more than I actually, because in game, who cares? It's like cool, a Cook Semtex, whatever, or like the
the
one
Cook
shot.
Semtex doesn't get blown up by a trophy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's why it's broken.
that's true. But
You throw a Cook Simtex, the trophy doesn't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It just looks at like, what is that, a grenade? And then
And
it blows
boom.
up and kills you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's so annoying. The extra missile for the Hellstorm as well. Instead of getting 2 clusters, you get 3.
okay, if you're running an overclock on your streak, and I see you that in trauma, and I see it come down, I'm pulling out the Maddox. I don't care. Why are you overclocking your streak? Like, come on now.
Anything to win, bro. I don't know.
Like, hello. I swear, if Hellstorm comes in, I hear more than the like base missiles get shot, that Maddox is coming out. I don't care.
Loading says because I want it bad, Devin. That's why.
Well, that's fine. I'll want it back too with that Maddox.
Yep. Any closing thoughts? Because this has been a long ass episode. Any closing thoughts on GAs? Are they good? Are they bad? We'll just keep it simple. Go ahead, Trey. Just closing thought.
Some are good. Some are good. I think the best Call of Duties we've had are 3-gun metas, like competitively to watch. So making it a strict 2-gun meta, kind of just for viewing purposes. I mean, it's just boring. And playing, both are just bored. But yeah.
Yep. Devin, you kind of said it already, but closing thought.
We can't have a 3-gun meta if there's not 3 viable guns. It's just what it is. Like, there's no AR that competes with the M15 at the moment. And if we get rid of the M15, then there's no other AR that competes with the Mirage. It's just another ending cycle. So I personally don't like GAs, but I want to play the most competitive version of the game that we have.
It's true. Thomas, what are you thinking?
My clothing thoughts are: I chuckle at Ginger's cute smirk whenever he's mentioned by his co-host. It shows that he's human and he isn't just someone in front of the camera. He's just like us.
Can we get a copy pasta in the chat? I love that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the segment though. For the round table, Mr. Thomas says to call him, of course. Real quick though, we do want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to both of our guests that came on. Thank you, Mr. Devin Frost and Mr. Trey TFMagic. You guys are the GOAT, especially you, TFMagic Trey. You were a last minute call in. The other guy that we wanted.
Yeah. Waves
Yeah,
is
fuck
also he's permabanned now, just like Sonoma, just like I2.
Are they
when you're watching
permabanned?
this
Wait.
later, Jace, fuck you. If we ever play you, we're gonna kick your ass, alright?
Damn,
You're gonna go triple
alright.
neg. I'm in your fucking head, little bitch. Damn.
Well, there you go. Fighting words out of
Thomas, you're good.
TFMagic.
You'll probably smack us.
But that's gonna do it for the episode of the TLT. Go get yourself some merch at swordog2gs.com. Go ahead, take us away, Thomas.
This has been episode 6 of Trauma League Telegram. Thank you so much for watching. Jjonnyyy and I really appreciate it. Again, last second shout out to Frost and last second guest TFMagic. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for being on the show. Thank you for watching. Trauma.org, swordog.com, 2Gs. Get your Trauma merch. And tomorrow, playoffs start. There's one confirmed match. I'll just say it right now.
Florence versus Kansas City, 10:30 East tomorrow. We need a caster. I have been Gingerbread. He's been Jjonnyyy. This has been Trauma League Telegram. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to the other night.